First, you'll need to add the Resource List Manager tool in Blackboard. In Blackboard Learn, you can add it to the left menu or within the content area. To add it to the left menu, go up to the plus button, select Tool Link. From the drop-down menu, find Resource List Madisonville, name your tool link, and then make it available to users. That will add the tool on your menu. To add the Resource List Manager tool in your content area, select where you would like to add the tool, go up to Tools, scroll down to More Tools and expand the list, select Resource List Madisonville, name your tool link, make it available, and hit Submit. Now, either one of these links, either the one in your content area or on your menu, will lead students to the resource list. You can place a link to the resource list tool anywhere in your content area, including in more than one place. In Blackboard Ultra, to add the Resource List Manager tool, go to Books and Tools on the left, and then from the right side, scroll down to Resource List Madisonville, and then click the plus button. That will place it inside your course content area. From here, go to the ellipsis and edit. Rename the tool if you'd like, and make it visible to students. You can now drag the tool wherever you'd like within your folders in your course content area. The next step is to associate your resource list with your course. Click on the resource list link that you've inserted into Blackboard, and that will launch the tool. Your course name should appear on the screen, and all you need to do is hit Create. You can also update the end date of your course, which will default to the present date. For this course, I'm going to set the end date to December 12th, which is roughly the end of the semester. Don't worry about the number of participants or the academic department, those are optional. Make sure you do hit the Create button and that you do not skip this step. Now that you've associated your resource list with your course in Blackboard, you are ready to create your list. Click here to start creating your list from scratch. Another option is to scroll down and roll over a list from a previous semester if you have one from a previous course. To roll over a list, click here, type in your name, and that will bring up a list of all of the previous courses you've taught using Blackboard. Select a course that you know has the list that you want to roll over, and then scroll down and click Roll Over. If you're just starting out or you want to create a new list for this course, click Create It, and then change the title. The title here is the title of your list. It automatically puts in the title of your course. And then hit Create. The next step is to choose a template for your list. A blank template will allow you to create sections from scratch, or you can select either the 8-week or 16-week template, which automatically breaks your list up into weekly sections. Let's choose the 8-week template, which would be useful for a bi-term course that lasts 8 weeks. Once your list loads, you can see that your list is broken down into 8 weekly sections. You can add, remove, or customize any of the sections. Click on the ellipsis to edit the section, and then go to Edit Section. You can rename the sections depending on how you're using your reading list. And you can also set visibility for different sections in your list. Let's set the visibility for this one so it will just display during the current week. Make sure you click the checkbox for section visible only during these dates. Now this section, Readings on the Holocaust, will only be visible to students during these dates. Now's where the fun begins. You're ready to start adding items to your list. Click the blue Add Items button to bring up the Add Items menu. You can easily add content to your list from the library by clicking on Library Search. Let's search for materials on the Holocaust. First, we'll add an article by limiting our search results to articles. And then we'll just drag this first article onto our list in the section Readings on the Holocaust. Now let's find some books. We'll limit our search result to books. This one looks like an electronic book that students can read online, so let me drag that one to our list. And let's also find a book that's in the library that students can read in the library or check out on reserve. And the last thing we'll do is find a video. Let's limit our search results to videos. And let's drag this first video onto our list. Now let's take a quick look at what we found. Let's click on the article. It automatically logs your students into EBSCOhost Academic Search Complete and brings the article up on your screen. Let's try the electronic book. Now that we're in EBSCOhost, students can open the book by clicking on PDF Full Text, and that will load the book on their screen. And we'll try the link to the video. Your students are taken into Academic Video Online, where they can watch the video on their screen. The other book on the list is a library book. So for the librarians to know to move the book from the shelves onto the reserve desk, click Library Review to send that request to the library. Students can now access everything on your list. You can easily add files to your resource list if you save them to your computer, or you can add links if you've saved those. Click the blue Add Items button, and then click Blank Form to add something from your computer or insert a link. Let's upload a file from our desktop. Once the file uploads, make sure you select the copyright for the file, and then you can add it to your reading list. Let's put this one in week 2 and click Add. Students can now download the file from the resource list. To add a link to a website that you know the URL to, click Add Items, Blank Form, type in the name of the website, and the URL. Make sure you select website as the type, and then you can add it to your resource list. Let's put this one in week 2. And click Add. Students can click on the link and that will take them to the website. To easily add items from around the web to your resource list, you can use the CITE IT tool, which installs onto your browser. This works for Firefox and Chrome. To install the CITE IT tool, click on your initials on the top right, then click CITE IT, and then drag the blue CITE IT button up to your bookmarks on your browser. This will install the CITE IT button right onto your browser. Now, whenever you would like to add a website to your resource list as you're surfing the web, you can go up to the CITE IT button on your browser, select where to place the website. Let's put this one in week 5, and then hit Add and Close. When I go back into my resource list and scroll down to week 5, the website is automatically located on my list. The CITE IT tool also works for YouTube videos. Let's add this YouTube video to week 5 of our list. I'll click the CITE IT button, It automatically adds the information for the video, and I'm ready to add it to my list. I'll click Add and Close. And now this YouTube video has been added to week 5 of my resource list. The Cite It button makes it really simple to add items to your resource list from the web. The final step is to publish your list. Click on the Publish button when you're ready to make this list visible to students. Select Course Students, and that will publish your list to the students in your course, and hit Confirm. Click the ellipsis to enter the student view. Go down to View List as a Student. This will give you a view of what your students will see when they access your resource list. You and your students are now ready to access your resource list in Blackboard.